It's always special to see the little number 2 beside your name, but stepping on that Paralympic podium for the first time. Describe the feeling, Nathan.
It's it's incredible. It's something I'm so blessed and so grateful to do, as it's been quite a journey and quite a long road that I've been through, and oftentimes it's felt like I've been trying to climb Mount Everest to get to this point. But in all those hard days and all those difficult situations, I'm so lucky and so grateful. I had so much support from my mom, my dad, my coach who's here, Matt Fliss, and his partner Sam, and just everyone in my community in Vancouver, and the cycling team here has just been incredible to me. It started out a weird journey 4+ years ago when I retired from swimming, tried to figure out what I was going to do, and somehow found my way on a bicycle. And I am so grateful for the people who helped guide me, the people who helped me work through injuries. And kind of now, getting the stand on that podium was a lot of emotion, was a lot of realizing what I had gone through and what the people around me has gone through too, and supporting me. And I'm just so grateful and so lucky to be here right now.
It's so nice to hear. You were in Rio 2016 for para swimming. You had that Paralympic experience. How did it help you get focused on that starting line, getting ready for your race?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me was in Rio 2016, I was going in as someone who probably was not even expected to make that team in Rio, and just having that opportunity to be in a final in front of 15,000 people in Rio de Janeiro, and how loud and passionate they are. It was very special, and it was a moment of taking it all in, and very much it helped direct me and guide me, because going into these games, I was a medal hopeful. I was medal potential, which is, you can really let that eat at you. And there was times that it became difficult and times that it became challenging, especially waiting. But the successes of Alex Hayward, Keely Shaw, Kate O'Brien, even Mel Pemble setting that world record was really special to see, and helped me kind of see my teammates, see these amazing humans get out there and perform, help guide me through it. But one of the biggest things I kept thinking about in this whole process, and one of the things I really thought about in Rio, was picture telling like your 15-year-old self that you're in this position. And yeah, I'm just grateful. I'm just fortunate to be here, and what Rio did, and helping me transform, helping me figure out what's working for me, what's not working for me, and really giving that guidance, and just seeing the performances of teammates like in Rio, as I was very lucky to have teammates like Orly Rivard, Katerina Roxon, Benoit Huot, and so many people who've reached those top steps, and to see them do it and now be able to hold the medal and cherish this, I'm very honored and I'm very grateful.
It was very important to you to go see your family right away as you got off the podium. What was that feeling like of seeing the people who helped you get to this point in your life?
It's everything. It's a lot. To be a stroke survivor is never easy, but to be a stroke survivor, to be a kid, to be a teenager who struggled with their mental health a lot and kept it quiet from my parents for the longest time. But when I opened up, they were there for me. They supported me, and they really helped me grow, and really helped support me from the moment of my stroke at 2.5 years old, flying me to Toronto. I live in Vancouver, so that's quite a commute, especially for a young family, and quite a cost. So they flew me to sick kids. They flew me and gave me every opportunity I could as a kid, as an athlete. When I first played soccer, we were all scared. We were all nervous that first time I stepped on a soccer field. But I had coaches. I had my parents who guided me through that, and especially when I opened up about my mental health, my parents were there, really supporting me, really giving me that confidence. And even times where in this cycling journey, I dealt with ankle injuries, I dealt with hip injuries, and a little while, thoughts of doubt creep into your head of, can I do this? Should I call it? And my parents were there to support me, to guide me, and really help give that confidence in moments where I didn't necessarily have it. So I'm so lucky for them just to be here, to celebrate, to hug my mom, to hug my dad, and see the emotion, see the work that it took for 29 years to get to this moment now. And through everything we've been through, this is just a gift.
And any words for Canadians out there who's been cheering and watching you on this journey here to Paris?
I just want to say thank you. It's been an absolute gift to feel and hear the support, but also see so many amazing Canadian para-athletes too, where we've had some incredible performances. Nicholas Bennett won our first gold. Greg Stewart won a gold today, just a little earlier today. So we've had some great successes. Cody Fornew and so many incredible athletes, and just taking the time to hear our stories, hear our passion, and see some of Canada's best is grateful. And just growing the Paralympic movement, growing the Para Games is something we are so fortunate for. We want to interact with our communities. We want to get out there and celebrate what disability and what sport can do. And we're just grateful that one of those avenues is through Radio Canada, through CBC, through our partners showcasing, sharing, and the Canadians coming in to watch, because that's how we make a difference, not just in sport, but in the life of so many people with disabilities. So overall, we're so thankful and we're so grateful for everyone taking the time to tune in to watch us. So thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much. Merci, Nathan.
Thank you.
Alors, vous voyez à quel point la fierté habite Nathan en ce moment. Il vit absolument le rêve. Il avait déjà participé aux Jeux paralympiques de Rio en 2016 en paranatation et il a fait ce changement de carrière en cyclisme. Et c'est tout ce travail, toute cette expérience, tous les gens qui l'ont appuyé au cours des dernières années lui ont permis de vivre ces moments extraordinaires ici à Paris devant sa famille, ses amis, ses entraîneurs, les assistants qui ont contribué à son succès, a contribué à son bien-être, parce qu'il a parlé de ce qu'il a vécu quand il était très jeune, un ACV à 2 ans, des problèmes de santé mentale par la suite qu'il a caché à ses parents et qui finalement, lorsqu'il s'est ouvert, bien, c'est là qu'il a compris qu'il avait des gens autour de lui pour l'aider. Et c'est ce qui a fait la différence. Il a aussi souligné l'apport des coéquipiers, de voir comment on a bien performé au vélodrome, le record du monde aussi que Campbell a établi. Donc, il y a tout ça. Il y a Katarina Roxen, il y a même mentionné Benoît Aurélie Rivard dans les dernières années qui ont fait partie de ce cercle d'athlètes qui l'ont inspiré à être sur le podium aujourd'hui à Paris.